Hello and welcome to my second episode of Reloaded Warhawk Tutorials. I think that's what I'm going to call it, actually. That's a really cool name. So today we're going to be doing vehicles, and I'm going to try to get vehicles of all the extra packs. So that's why in the other episode you might have seen this. It is from a pack that you have to buy, which is real money. So I'll explain that later, but first of all, we're going to talk about the Jeep, or the 4x4 is its correct name. A lot of people call it the Jeep. So just to get into the Jeep, or any vehicle, just press square. And so you're in the Jeep. So now you can press R2 to start going around. And then you can control it with the left stick. Directional pad does not do anything when you're in the driver's seat. Let me explain. So if you are running around and you're like, and you see like an enemy or something, right? And there's multiple people can get in the Jeep, but if you're the only one in there, just hold in the square button, and then in the bottom right corner you'll have this thing show up. Just click which one you want to be in using the directional pad, and you will switch that. So like this is the turret inside of it, which I will explain in a later episode, but hold in R1 and you'll fire. Also, you have the passenger seat, which the passenger can't actually do anything, he's just there for the ride. So that's about it for the Jeep. It's the fastest vehicle, and when you're in it and you're not being damaged or you are not shooting, you will be invisible to enemies on the map. Of course, not in the actual game. Oh, and I'll explain the health pickups too, which goes for the same for tanks. So if your vehicle is damaged, okay, so see it's damaged. Also in the bottom right corner, you'll see its health is damaged. Just grab one of these blue, like gear things, and you will automatically heal. So that's about it for the 4x4, or Jeep as I like to call it. Oh yeah, you can press L1 to honk your horn, which people often use to say, "Hey, I want to get in with you." Hey, get in. Okay, so the next thing I'll talk about is the tank. The tank is the most powerful vehicle in the game. It's super powerful, and so you can move around with the R1 inside this, and you can press R2 to go forward, and then just press R1. You can use the right stick to look around, and press R1 to fire. And the controls are the same as the Jeep. As you can see, it's a lot slower. But it really makes up for that because it has a super powerful attack. Plus, it's the most armored vehicle in the game, so that's really useful. So, also, it does have another place called the hatch. Just press triangle to get out of the hatch, and then you can fire with any weapon you have on hand. So yeah, you can fire on any weapon. You can even heal the ship and damage the ship, I believe. So I'll just show the healing thing. There we go. So say the ship is damaged. If I get in the hatch, then press triangle, get out my wrench. See, I can heal it. So that's about it for this, I believe. Oh yeah, you're always seen on the map, so don't try using. This is not for stealth. Just so you know. Which I think that's pretty obvious. So next I will explain the Dropship, because the Warhawks are going to be a completely different episode. Because they're kind of hard to explain without this one episode because of how many different weapons you could possibly have with them. So first this is the Dropship. It's only in the Omega Dawn, Operation Omega Dawn pack. And so when you get in it, you will be in flying mode. Just press triangle to switch modes to attack mode, where you press R1 to fire this awesome weapon. You press L1 to use chaff, which can be, you can get more chaff by picking up chaff pickups, and you can press L2 to go downward and R2 to go upward. The same, and you use the same controls for going left, right, up, and down for your person. And so there's also one more awesome feature of this. It's really powerful. Well, actually, there's a few more. It has super good defense. It's basically your main bulk. It can also hold up to 7 people, one being the driver, and then the others. And now let me figure out how to do this. I can't do this. the others being the people in the turrets. So using the turret, you can fire basically a rocket launcher sort of thing. But that's you're really gonna want some people because that's basically the only way to handle off a Warhawk attack. Now, there's one more awesome feature of the dropship. Simply go over either a tank or a 4x4/Jeep, and just go over it and press the O button. You will pick it up with this laser thing, with this magnetizer, and you can going around, and you can bring it with you. So basically, the dropship can transport a driver, 6 infantry units, and a vehicle, which is pretty cool. You cannot drop it from the air, unfortunately, which would be awesome. But, so you have to be to a place where you could possibly dismount normally, which you dismount with a square button. I never imagined that today. And then you'll just, you can do that like that, or you can just press O and you'll immediately get rid of it. Also, the heavier the weapon, also the heavier the vehicle you're bringing, the faster you will automatically go down. Usually you won't go downward, but if you're holding a vehicle, you will. Actually, I haven't tested that on the Jeep yet, but I haven't tested if it's any slower. I'll check though, because this is pretty fast. So here, I'll place that down. Okay, yeah. It looks like it's a lot faster with the tank, but it does still pull you down with the Jeep. So that's it for the dropship, and I'm going to turn off the recording for now because I need to show you a different pack. So, okay, hello and welcome. This, well, actually, this is a new episode. Sorry. So this is the, this is a, vehicle that is in the... I'll put it in the description. I can't remember what pack it's called, but it's called. But it enables this tanker thing. So I have a weapon yet. Okay, so just press square to get into it, and you'll be in it. You can not change your view in this. Apparently, the right stick does not do anything. However, you can. It is controlled just like a Jeep, and you can in fact do that with it, which is. It's a boost, and it will hit things. It will hurt things a lot. So simply, just double tap R2 and hold it in, and see on the bottom right screen my blue bar is going up. Just let go once it's full, and then boom, shoot forward. Another thing, you can also go into different spots in this, which the spots act just like tanks spots, where they are hatches. You can get up, shoot any weapon that you have on hand. So then you can also press L1, and you'll make this, wait, no, R2, no, R1, I mean, and you'll make this force field, which will do exactly what a force field does. It will, stop, stop shots from coming in. But if someone's in here, then there's nothing, because it doesn't actually stop enemies from coming in, unfortunately. So it's not completely foolproof, but it should stop from like Warhawk's air striking or something. So that's it for this, I believe. I don't think there's anything else to say about it other than it's really powerful. It's kind of slow, except for when you do that. Well, not really actually. That was. It's not as fast as a Jeep, but faster than a tank. I'll put it that way. And oh yeah, you can honk your horn. Just like always. So, yeah. Zoom forward, all that fun stuff. Okay, I'm going to tell you about the jetpack next, so stay tuned for your afternoon announcements. Okay, hello, I have to make this quick because my camera's almost out of power. So this is something that gives you a jetpack. You need to have the Fallen Star pack on here. So just go up to it and press square, and you'll got the jetpack on. The jetpack cannot be used indoors, and it's hardly a vehicle, really. It's more of a attachment if I'm doing it in vehicles. Once you're outside, so when it's valid, see, those things will come out. Just hold an R2 and you'll fly up. You can boost, sort of the same way as the other thing, and you can fly infinitely, if I remember correctly. Yeah, you can fly infinitely. However, when you are flying, your missiles can lock on you. So you can fire any weapon you happen to have while you're flying. You can let go of the fly button and you'll fall down. There's one more, and so that's almost it. You can also become that. Okay, there's actually one more feature. If you're in a Warhawk, you're flying around, you're being shut down, just press square and you'll jump out of it, even though technically you can't dismount if you did not have the jetpack. You have to have the jetpack on for this. If you do not, then it will say dismount prohibited, and then you will fall down and die. So, yeah, thanks for watching, subscribe, like, all that fun stuff, and I'm gonna go fly away for now into the sunset.